pizza.
I thought you were eating tube chicken.
No, I finished the tube chicken. This is macaroni and cheese pizza.
Is it also a tube?
Well, I mean, macaronis are tubes, yes.
In a sense.
The whole thing isn't a tube. Not everything can come in tube form yet.
Yet. Anyway,
Yes.
hey, it's Maplebrooke.
I mean,
We're
the
here.
crust is a tube.
No. No.
Good times.
Excuse me.
Anyway, hey, it's us. We're here to play Monster of the Week.
Fuck, what's Monster of the Week?
Monster
It's a
Prop.
game where you roll some dice, and there's 2 of them, and they've got 6 sides.
Would you look at Queen Swissy's icon at the moment?
Yeah, would you like to
I mean, it is what it is.
This cannot be good.
It's Sexy Bean. Do you have a problem with Sexy
I can't do anything about it, y'all.
You actually can.
Yeah.
It's out of my hand.
Hey, I'm
Nice.
Super Ninja 5506. I'm the Dungeon Master, and
follow the channel, it's Super Oh my god.
I'm the game master of this game.
The gay.
I'm the game
Can you believe
master.
that shit?
Oh shit, Swissy is subscribed
Master.
at tier 1 for 17 months. Shit,
Oh.
dude.
Wow.
Baller. Hey,
I feel
and
it
yeah,
for
it's
a year and a
us.
half.
We're here for Maplebrook, and I'm joined by these guys who
Oh.
are going to introduce themselves.
I'm Swissy, the queen.
Yes.
Yes, Queen Slay, who do you play?
I play West, not a queen.
Like the direction, yes.
I play West,
Wow.
and he's a nerd. And that's pretty much all he's got going for him. There's no other redeeming qualities about this guy.
Yeah, that's a hot dad.
He has a hot dad.
That is his redeeming quality.
Also, I'm in a hotel, so I'm being moderately cautious of my loudness.
Your levels. See how long.
Are either of the other 2 people going to take over now that Swissy is obviously done talking?
I kept taking a bite of pizza right
Josh
when
is
I
still
thought he was
consuming
gonna-
macarons.
I was like, this is gonna say another sentence, and then he would sort of trail off, and I'm like, fuck, I've missed time with my pizza.
Did we announce that we were changing the time? Because Molo guy's
No.
mad about it being at the weaker time.
No, we're starting early because I have to be up early to take my gram to the hospital tomorrow, and Swissy has to be up early to work tomorrow.
I have to be up early at 6 tomorrow to also work.
Well,
You also have to introduce your fucking character.
Yeah, Joshua.
Hi, I'm American Josh. You can follow the channel at Real American Josh. You can follow me at Twitter at American_Josh. I play a different type of nerd, essentially, named Connor fucking what's his name? Connor Caldwell Von Helsing.
that's the one.
He is a guy. He is somehow the most mundane of the characters,
the most relatable
despite
character.
being a literal vampire. Well, half
And
vampire.
rich.
And a what?
And rich.
Oh, and rich. Yeah, he's exorbitantly wealthy and a half vampire, and yet he has got less fucking going on than either of the other 2 characters.
Got a gun.
It gets me every time. I freaking started specking into the mundane book just because, at this point, let's be honest.
Might as well.
Oh, it's so good. It's like everyone else is like being followed by cloaked figures and has all this intrigue, and then there's Connor playing an MMORPG in his spare time.
My God.
Do you consider a sexual mod an MMO?
What?
Oh, well, RPG.
No, there's a
No,
fucking.
he has-
It's a different game. Oh yeah, you weren't. I muted you for that. That's right.
All right, everyone's was muted, so they didn't hear. A slight spoiler: during the muted session, Connor was in fact playing just an MMO in his room on a PC.
I mean,
Solid.
I'm doing that right now.
Yeah.
Yes, small guy,
literally-
vampires pay
that's-
taxes. Boko, please introduce yourself so we can start the fucking
I-
session.
I-
It's been
I
12
think
minutes
Josh-
already.
It's not been 12 minutes. It's been like 4. I was waiting for Joshua to finish his spiel. It's my turn
Oh
to do
my
this
God.
Spiel
spiel.
was done.
And this is great. I don't even have to talk at all tonight.
This
It's
is a
just,
train wreck.
just all
This
coming
is
Yeah,
back.
this
really
is what
good.
happens when we don't play Maplebrook for like a month.
We have to get all the bullshit out of the way that we built up for like a month.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm Boko. I play Adva. She's the
Aloof.
only non-nerd on in the Monster Hunter group. She rips a fat vape.
She's the only non-nerd. She just swims and rips vapes. You know? Real
Sometimes
cool,
at the same
cool
time.
person shit.
You ever
Anyway.
just dive into a pool with a vape pen in your mouth?
So
Well, I
does that-
assume a lot of the vampires are in fact CPAs too, all
Yeah.
the guys. So they probably know they.
Well, I would
they are,
assume
they-
most
they
of
are
them would
legal
be-
citizens of the place they live.
Yes.
Yeah, they
that-
pay what they're legally required, but they're very good at exploiting any uncertain tax positions.
Oh,
Like
Wes
that.
has dropped his
I
laptop.
knocked my mic over.
Even in a hotel, Swissy continues to knock shit over
Oh no!
with his
Poured
gangly
Coke all
Muppet
over my
limbs.
bed.
Do we part 2 begin? I'm reading Swissy's notes so I can remember what the fuck we happened.
Oh,
You have notes?
it's useless. It's useless, by the way.
Okay,
I didn't
so
write
last-
anything down last week.
Okay,
Here's
so
all I have in
No,
history
no.
and notes. I'd like to say what I have in notes. It is one sentence that says 480 of version 1 Delta Dragon business cards.
right. So
Because I in
last
fact
time,
have 480 Delta Dragon business cards.
correct. So last time on Maplebrook, I'm gonna try to remember all the things that happened. The monster hunters who are tentatively named Team Delta Dragons. Josh has business cards, so it's or Connor has business cards, so it's as official as it's the most official version of the team name right now.
Yeah.
They went to the theater to investigate the mysterious happenings and the near-death experience that that one of the actors had. When they got there, they found out that they still hadn't cast another Phantom, so West got voluntold to do it. So West is now the Phantom of the Opera in this production. The other two have become stage crew on the production. They went up to the catwalks and some whack shit happened with something invisible that laughed at them and tried to cause grievous injury to several people. But they
It began
escaped.
to like push something, but then I sprinted over and stopped it, and then it tied my shoes together, and I tripped and fell over the railing, but caught myself with my vampiric strength and did a pull-up, and then I got the fuck out of there.
And I did nothing.
Yeah.
Well, you were reading.
No, if I remember right, Mologai, it just says Team Delta Dragons.
I think you said it has Connor's phone number on it, but that's a...
Oh, that's right, it does. It has Connor's. I like that you added the U, by the way. It does have Connor's cell number on it, but nothing else. It explains nothing.
Anyway, yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's what happened. I believe the last thing that happened is you guys left for the day after Bernard dismissed the rest of everybody because some traumatic shit almost happened again. He's like, fuck, whatever. Everybody go home. So, yeah, you guys walked out. And the last thing... So, the other thing you noticed is while you were in there, you had like a feeling of uneasiness that was pretty much persistent. And as soon as you left the building, it went away. So yeah,
Sounds like a coincidence.
I believe you all went home after that point.
Yeah, because before that we had a meeting with Angel Lady.
Yeah, this was
And Dracula.
yeah, and Dracula. So when two of you get back to the door, we'll start with West because that's the first person I have in my notes. West, your door is unlocked.
Phantom of the Opera script.
Have you not watched it yet?
No. Anyway, my door is open.
It's unlocked.
Oh, that's troubling.
Oh, I mean, could
I
See
noticed.
red skates and
Well, yeah, but it's not. I put
that's
my
okay.
hand on the door knob and noticed pretty much
boards,
it.
man.
My God, I just want
Can
to.
everybody fucking
yeet
stop
off a cliff.
talking over people when they're trying? We're trying to roleplay now.
Anyways,
Ugh. West, continue. Your door's unlocked. You reach for the
West
handle
continues.
and you reach for the handle and realize the door is unlocked. That's what happened.
Yes, and so I'm like, yikes, and then I open it anyway.
Yeah, Rad isn't in there.
Mm.
Hello?
There is no response.
Hello.
Would you
Well, I am not sleeping here tonight.
Would you like to do some sort of roll, perhaps?
Yeah, sure.
Combat roll out of the room.
I'll yeet out the window. No.
I tumble through the door.
Shut up. Yeah, I'll roll and see if I can see
That's not really how it
things.
works.
I'll roll and see if I can see.
What are you going to do? And I'll say the roll here is probably going to be investigate a mystery, but what are you going to actually do?
Why is my door unlocked?
What is West doing to investigate this mystery?
Are you looking at the door?
I mean, I'll look around the room. What do you want?
Yeah, that's Swissy. That's all I wanted. Roll to
Literally, you needed
roll
me to
plus-
say that.
Yes, roll plus sharp.
My God.
You do have to say what you're doing, Swiss.
You do have to say what you're
No.
doing to do it.
I'm gonna roll
You
to
can't
do
just
the
be
thing.
like, I do the thing. Do I know why? Why is that?
Wow. Fuck, you don't notice shit.
Damn.
Actually, on
Well, I guess I'll die.
You get to mark experience though.
you
I
do
sure
get to mark
do.
experience, and also something bad happens, which I don't know how I'm going to do that with this particular situation.
I mean, fuck me up,
damn.
fam. I don't care.
You know what we'll
Chandelier
say?
out
Well,
of nowhere.
you know what we'll say this. When you go through your room, you investigate. Nothing really seems out of place.
Step on a
So
Lego.
you decide to do something that you do a lot, which is sit down at your desk and kind of review some stuff. And you reach for where you keep Pacific's diary, and it's not there.
Pacific West.
He's not cool with that.
Yeah, and you actually start like
cool.
turning over your desk and turning over the room, and it's not in here.
What the fuck? He actually says aloud. Wes, much like me, is stalling for time. Sorry, I'm tired.
As you're still doing this, you hear something from the hallway.
Considering recent shenanigans, I leap out into the hallway with what? Why you laugh?
No. Continue. This is important.
With blessed knife in hand.
All right, as you leap out into the hallway, you nearly collide with Rad, who's just coming back with his skateboard in his arms.
God fucking damn it! I knew it. I fucking knew it.
And he's like, "Whoa, dude! Holy shit! You scared the
Is
shit
that
out of
fucking
me!
knife?
What the hell is happening? I'm giving you the opportunity. Act under pressure."
Okay.
That's going to be
Which
plus,
one's that? Cool.
plus cool.
It's
Unless you
sharp for me, so.
Well.
Yeah.
Oh right, because you've read about this.
On a 7-9, give you a worse outcome, hard choice, or price to pay.
So I'm trying to put away my weapon.
Yeah, that's basically what I assumed. So I'm gonna say your price to pay is that you dismiss it, but you're not sure if he saw it or not.
And at this point, it doesn't matter because I shove Rat against the wall.
Oh shit!
Whoa!
Whoa, dude!
Goes
What the hell,
around.
man? I just went out for a...
Did you leave the room unlocked?
No, dude, I'm very fucking concerned about personal safety and shit. I just went out. I was having some problems with my math homework, man, and I went out for a skate to think about it.
Aw.
Hmm.
Brad.
Are you good?
Did Did you see anybody come by?
Nah, my hair's in my eyes, man. And also, I was in the plaza. I was in the plaza skateboarding. I haven't been here. What's your deal, man? Are you okay?
I can't believe West just keeps kabadaning people.
Wes realizes he's practically holding up a person, and he's like, "Oh, right," and then he lets go.
Rad kind of like dusts himself off and with his skateboard, and he's like, "Do you want to talk about it?"
No.
All right, well,
Wow.
I'm gonna go back to my math, man. You, like, I hope you figure some shit out, dude. And he walks into the room, and you hear the lock click behind him as he closes the door.
That son of a bitch just locked me out.
I mean, do you have your key with you?
You leave your.
I don't know. Do I?
That's. Roll me.
Can I roll for that? Act under pressure?
Roll me plus cool.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you have your key.
Okay, good. Let's see here. So Wes pretty much ignores whatever he said after that. So anyway, he is in a panic, and not a good one.
No, most aren't.
What would the consequence be of oh, never mind. I'll just, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing. I will text Connor. You up?
Connor, so I think at this point you're still in the car on the way home. So we're not going to do your scene just yet, but we'll, Benson is driving you home, essentially.
So let me get this straight. You go around slamming other dudes into walls, and then you come texting Connor. My God. The audacity.
So, Connor, your phone buzzes or whatever ringtone you have.
By the way, the "you up" is a bit of a joke. It's more of a...
Yeah, no, I assumed.
What does it actually say?
Hey, there's something going on.
All right, okay. Now I get to decide what Connor keeps his phone on. I'm gonna say that Connor forgot to turn his phone on silent today.
Wait, does this mean he takes it off?
What ringtone
Yes.
plays when when Wes texts you?
It is
Kanye West power.
Damn it! Shut up. Oh, I've got a good one. The power made me think of it. Toxic by Britney Spears.
Excellent.
Good choice.
So as you're riding home, what Benson's listening to his fancy music. I think Connor, the fucking ringtone for the text is probably just the part. So that noise happens.
Connor is visibly shooketh as he tries to figure out what that noise was, then remembers that it's his phone's message noise. So he takes out his phone.
All right.
He unlocks his phone.
All right. What does the message say? Does it actually say "you up"? No, sorry. It says
no. It
something's
says
going on.
yeah.
It
You
says
say
something's going on. Connor will respond like in a good or a bad way.
A very bad way. Somebody broke into my room and they took my journal. Obviously not spaced out like that, I was thinking.
Right.
As me, the character.
Journal.
They took my journal.
Separate messages.
Like your personal journal? Like did it say stuff about our hunting group or something?
No, nothing about that's in it, but it's more important to me than my own life.
Ooh. Dramatic.
There's a pause. Connor reads the text. Connor briefly considers sending a GIF or meme. Decides against it. and says, "Do you want me to come help look for it?"
I don't even know where to begin, but there's no way it's a coincidence, right?
It's unlikely, no. But
Anyway,
I don't know if it's related to the opera thing per se, but it's definitely related to us being the new hunters.
that's what I was thinking as well.
And then Connor sends asterisk Delta Dragons to correct him saying hunters.
West makes absolutely no regard to that text, like absolutely
Just
nothing,
completely
just as if
ignores
it
it.
doesn't exist. Yeah. And he just, I guess he just texts, I don't really know what to do about this.
Well, hang on, let me talk to Benson. We can figure out we can try to figure out something to do together. And then Connor leaps into action by putting his phone down. And it says, hey Benson?
Yes, what can I do for you?
A slight change of plans. I do apologize. My friend, West, the direction, is in a crisis and requires my presence at the school.
Oh, alright. Well, I can just turn around at the next junction.
Does he pull like a sick hairpin turn in the middle of the intersection?
How long is this limo?
No, he does a completely legal U-turn and begins heading back towards
In
the
a
school.
limousine.
Yeah, correct.
Wait, it's a limo?
Yeah. Well,
It-
I don't think it's a... Yeah, actually, I think
I always thought
I
it was
believe
some
I
sort of
had...
town car.
I believe
Yeah,
I've
maybe
said
it's
it
like a
as
Lincoln.
I think I've said it as a limo, but I think a Lincoln also works.
Yeah, let's do
Lincoln
that. It's a
limo.
little. It's a. I think Connor would like be okay with a Lincoln, but a limo he'd probably be like, no.
No, absolutely
No.
not. That's too much. Yeah, so the Lincoln turns around and begins going back toward the school. So while that crisis is happening, Adva... Actually, hold up.
Oh,
This
No
doesn't...
woes, has he?
Yeah.
What?
I guess this next part will depend on...
Osdonified.
Do they call...
Do we
Wes,
Do we need to get her involved somehow? Because Wes can text her and say, "Hey,
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
think
wondering.
that's
Like,
like
do you text her? Do you like tell her what's going on or no?
Yeah,
Like-
does West text Adva? Important
Yeah.
character decision.
I've got
Yeah.
like a separate thing going on for her, but that won't happen right now because this is happening now.
oh damn, cool." Yeah, he texts her as soon as he is done texting Connor and says, "Hey, Connor and I are gonna need your help if you want to,
All right,
I
so
mean,
your phone.
I respond
buzzes
with
or whatever.
the single letter K.
Adva leaves the team on red.
It's either that. I mean, I'm definitely back in my room by now because we arrived at the same time.
Yeah. So the only thing I was gonna say for you is like on your way back to your room, you're kind of thinking about the girl that you saw at the theater, the one who had the triangle
Mhm.
earrings, and you
Yeah.
can't. And aside from that, you can't help but feel like something's familiar about her. And then you also kind of have a flashback to the person who left you a note when you were on your like quote unquote date with Stacy.
Yeah.
A lot of weird stuff's been happening to you recently, and then you get this text.
Do I know where his?
Like where
I'm
his
assuming
dorm
I would
is?
go over. Do I know where his room is on like
I don't know.
that side of the?
I don't know. Have you shown each other
No.
where your rooms are?
Absolutely
Almost
not.
definitely not.
I'll append to the text. Here's where my room is.
Are you gonna have this meeting at your room with Rad there?
No,
Yes.
no.
Would Rad freak out about a girl coming to your room?
Is there like a common area in this
Probably.
dormitory?
Yeah, I think the bottom floor has like a. Well, the cafeteria would be up at the school. I think the common area has like a some like chairs
Right.
and like TV.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I'll just tell her to meet me.
At the
It'd
common
be the
common
ground
area,
floor. So
yeah.
I believe I don't remember
Common
if you
floor.
guys. I'm pretty sure I've described the dorms to you, but basically it's 2 separate buildings separated into like the girls' dorms are on
Yeah.
one side, the boys' dorms are on the other
It's
side.
an H.
And there's there's a tower. There's like a bridge between them. So the bottom floor of each is kind of like a common like lobby area where some kids just hang out. Not a lot of kids down there today though. So yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. I still respond with the single letter K.
Cool.
My God.
I go down to the lobby.
Oh yeah, I guess you would arrive like way before Connor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I happen to be in the same building.
So this is gonna seem incredibly selfish, but something of mine has gone missing, and I need to find it.
Okay.
Wow, you know, that might be the most words I've ever heard you say consecutively.
Okay.
I feel like she's definitely doing it on purpose to mess with you at this point.
So I'll explain it to Adva, because I don't think I've explained it to either of the party members yet.
I think Connor's heard you like mention your sister a couple times while you were like at the principal's office. I don't remember if Adva was there or not.
I don't think she was.
I don't remember what day it was. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Now,
But-
I think she actually was, but it was a while ago. That was like during the first start when you were
Right.
asking the principal to like look into her like location.
Yeah, I
So you've
but
actually,
Asterisk
I guess
did
that
get
I guess you
Asterisk.
guys have actually like seen this journal before then, because I think he gave it to, if I'm remembering right, he gave it to the headmaster there.
Yeah, to take
Yeah.
a look at, take a look see. Yeah.
Yeah, and then didn't she give it back?
Yes.
Or is this? I was about to say, is this
Or
all
is
blown
this a
out of
different
proportion?
one?
There was no journal.
You
There
have
is
to
no
give
war
up,
in
Wes.
Boston,
An
so-
accident was 20 years ago.
Yeah. So you do remember when he tells you about the journal, you do remember what he's talking about. You've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind
Yeah,
of like
so
kind of like a faded pink, like leather bound journal with a P monogrammed on it.
But yeah, so basically, since I'm telling it to Adva, I'll tell it. Have I told it for the stream as well? Did I tell
I don't know. I don't think
what's
so.
her face about it? I can't remember.
I don't think I don't think you went into much detail. So you can just do
So
that now.
I'll tell Adva what's up, because we've all three built a bit of trust
Yes,
by
sir.
now. Yeah.
Killed some zombies together.
On rock and roll.
So this journal of mine it's missing. He's very obviously frazzled and rather upset, but he continues. It used to belong to my sister, and when she was 16, she actually went missing. I haven't seen her since, and I don't know where she is now, but that journal is all I have left of her. And I don't know what I'm going to do if I cannot find it.
Okay. Once the last time
My God.
Well, there was more. You just talked over it.
I'm just saying, I do have this time ever since with K. You sure
But-
it was there when you left?
Absolutely.
I'm thinking.
I'm trying to think of a role that could help me out with this.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. Do I don't have any
You have an
ability.
ability called Soothe. You can
That's
make-
not gonna help.
it
It's
can
gonna help me.
It can help Wes calm down.
You can calm them down, blocking any panic, anger, or any other negative emotions they have.
When you talk to someone for a
Well-
few seconds in a quiet voice.
Help a brother out.
Like,
As long as your voice can be heard.
Yep.
Well, you're right in front of me.
It's not too
we
loud.
are speaking quietly.
She always speaks quietly. When she speaks at all. I do the soup.
All right.
I
Am I-
believe you have to speak to
What
do
thing?
it.
What
Am I
things are you
bassoon?
going
Say
to
that
see?
you do the soothe.
What things
What?
do you say to calm this panicked man?
Okay.
Damn.
I'm not very soothed right now, Bruno. I'll be real.
I put like my hand on his shoulder / back. I'm assuming we're like sitting somewhere or standing
Yeah.
somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. You,
Oh yeah, he's not standing. He would be like shaky as fuck.
He's having a panic attack. Anyway, a slap my shoulder hand on him.
Hey.
Slap him.
No.
Hey.
I just keep slapping him.
Why aren't you soothed yet? Palm of soothe. Right. Hey.
We're never gonna get through this if you keep.
No, we're not.
Everybody
gonna be
just
okay.
calm down for a second.
We'll figure it out.
Am I besoothed?
You
How do I
do
know if I'm
you
soothed?
do actually start to feel like I don't know if you notice this necessarily, but as Adva is like talking, you do feel like you feel yourself calming down and your head clearing, so you can try to like think about this a little bit. I was gonna say something about her hand is like glowing, but that wouldn't make any sense because this is a talking ability. So
Right.
Our mouth begins.
My tongue glows.
Ugh.
Look at my
but
eye.
you find yourself very focused on her voice, and as you do that, you do start to feel calmed down.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Everything will be okay.
Yeah. You're right.
I'm actually
Thank you.
I'm literally opening everyone's character sheets right now to see if any of you do have something that would help with this. I'll be honest, I didn't write this. You just rolled real bad.
Yeah.
I have an idea, but I need to get there first.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say. Why don't we go to where it was last time and look around?
Sure. We might have to kick out my roommate.
That's all rude.
That's fine.
I agree.
It is also nighttime, so there is a guard kind of like around.
Hmm.
But I think it's only one guard, and I think it's the one you met before. Actually, I don't remember what his name was. It was John, the security guard, or as I have in my notes, campus security John.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so you see John kind of like walking around outside, trying to keep now that I think about it, they
People
probably
off.
have to have somebody like on the bridge also to keep people from like rolling between the dorms. Otherwise, it wouldn't make much fucking sense.
Well, they probably just have they probably just do what they do in most colleges, where you have to like beep your card at the door
Yeah.
to get in,
Yeah.
and it's each card is programmed with what doors it does and doesn't open.
That makes sense. I'm gonna use. I will use that.
Yeah. I was
Makes
thinking
sense.
something similar. Yeah.
Of course, the whole thing. The second part of that is that people just open the doors for each other all the time. Anyway.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, the two.
I speak from experience. This is exactly how my college worked.
Oh what?
Soups.
Yep.
Soup.
Did Rad lie to me at all earlier?
No, I was just looking at that when I was looking over your moves. I don't think he did. No.
Okay.
You don't
Okay.
He was not lying when he said he was bad at math and wanted to skate.
Was he lying when he said that he saw anybody or not?
I mean, you suspect he's probably
As
seen
far as
plenty
he
of
knew.
people, but no, yeah, he seemed
Yeah.
forthright.
Okay. For a minute there, I thought I had the bastard.
Why are you convinced that Rad is evil? He's done nothing but skate and throw
He's
a
just
ball
gonna be
at
the
you
final
once.
boss, and I fucking know it. I know he's gonna be the final
The
boss.
only thing
That's
evil
a thing.
about him are his sick shredding skills. Is he even good at skateboarding?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Who's to say?
quite good.
Uh,
So yeah, the two of you head back up to West's room, and I don't know how you want to approach this.
I open the door. I open the door and
Yeah,
shout.
unlock it.
I open the door and shout mildly. Hey Rad, the new Foo Fighters album just came out. It's at the shop like right now. You got to go get it.
Holy shit! Roll manipulate someone. I was just
Oh
gonna-
God, which one's that?
Was just it's charm.
Charm.
I was just gonna do
I
it,
have
but that is
-1.
but you are specifically attempting to manipulate.
Ooh.
West goes. Let's see when. I'm gonna Google something real quick.
I doubt it's coming out anytime soon. They
I
just
didn't
released
know
one
they were
last
working
year.
on one.
Foo Fighters discography. Let's see.
They haven't even talked about it.
I haven't
They've
heard
been
anything.
too busy
about it,
fighting
but
Boo.
They've been
Rad goes, yeah, right, dude. The last album they released was live in Roswell on September 20th of this year. They wouldn't have released another one a month later. Who's your friend, dude?
My friend.
Are you,
Are you serious right now?
Oh, sick.
Anyway, I need you to bounce for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Well, yeah, you could have just asked. I could go skate. And he.
I know you can, Rad. I know you can.
He throws down his skateboard on the floor of your room and skates out the door. He does like a kickflip over the door frame, and just like
Boy, that kind of
he just skirts down the hallway.
that's kind of sick, actually.
Adva, you watch him do this. Also, he just kind of like gives you a sup nod as he rolls
It's
by.
rad, Mulligan.
Rad. Yes.
Jesus.
Rad skates and
Yeah. So you've evicted Rad. Congratulations.
Solid.
you asked him to leave, and he said, "Yeah."
Yeah, it makes the whole other thing feel unnecessary.
Well, you didn't have to lie to him about something he would clearly know. That I didn't
Yeah,
have
well,
to
you know.
Google for sure.
now I'm just gonna think you're up to this.
Yep, rad.
So, West heads over to his desk and opens the drawer that the journal is usually kept in.
And it's not there.
This is where it was last at.
I go over and look at it.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't investigate the room at all. I just kind of flew into a panic.
You did investigate the room. You just did it
tried.
real bad. So yeah, you could.
Oh, that's true.
You could attempt to investigate a mystery here if you wanted to, babe.
Yeah, that's sharp, right?
Yes.
None of that, but let's try. No forwards.
I was gonna say you would have
Wow.
a tough time doing worse than Swissy did. So
Well,
I know,
you can,
but that's what I was saying.
on a 10+ hold 2. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? What is being concealed here?
Well, let's go do with where did it go?
So as you investigate the room, Rad wasn't in here for very long, and it seems like he was just kind of like chilling on his bed, playing on his Game Boy Color that he had. He in fact left it on the bed, and it's still on, blaring Kirby music.
Oh,
I was
nice.
going to ask which one.
I actually like Rad a little bit more now.
Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't seem like he like did anything in this room, so it's more or less as it was when West found it. You see that the window is open also.
I see.
So you suspect that whoever came in here, Wes, did you tell her that the door was like unlocked when you got
I
here?
assume he told me that when he briefed me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well just assume I did, yeah.
So you're guessing that where did it go was probably out that window somewhere.
The window. Okay.
That was the egress from this room.
Mm-hmm.
Now that West has a calmer mind, he's kind of noticing the things that Adva's noticing.
Right.
Okay. So what,
Piggyback.
okay, can you give me the question list again so I can do my other one?
What happened here? What sort of creature was it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? What is being concealed here? Some of these don't apply.
I was gonna say, like, what can hurt it? I already know the answer to it. It's me.
Correct.
Anything I can do.
Whatever it might have been that took it, you could probably hurt it.
I can probably hurt it, considering my body is a weapon.
Whether it was a person or a creature of some kind, you could probably hurt it.
I can... Okay, so I guess what type of creatures work here?
Okay, what sort of creature is it?
Yeah.
So you do notice that the room is like fairly clean. It looks like whatever else they did here, they put it back. So whatever it was intelligent. You don't see like claw marks or anything, so you don't think it was like... It doesn't look like something like broke in here with brute force. It looks like they snuck in and then snuck back out. So you surmise that it was probably like, based on the monsters you've seen so far, it doesn't seem like it was a monster. It seems like a person did this.
The greatest monster of all.
Oh,
Man.
Man.
So, judging by this,
Sunny delight.
the state of the room, it was probably a person. Your window is open.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't notice that before.
But my seasonal allergies.
You were panicked. Alright, so yeah, those are the things you know. You know that whatever came in here for that, and it was probably a person.
Did you call Connor?
Connor, you arrive at the school at approximately this time.
Perfect.
You are dropped off in the front of the plaza. You see Rad Skateson grinding on the fountain.
Oh, hell yeah. I go to Rad.
Oh,
I know
hey!
I'm in a hurry.
You're
That's
that,
a quick aside.
you're that dude that was on the bus, I think. What's your name? I think you said it, but I don't remember.
Bonger.
Oh, I'm Connor.
Hey, I'm
I
Rad.
just wanted to say.
My name
Hello,
is Rad.
Connor laughs, like genuinely. He thinks it's great. Oh, that is simply a delay. I'm pretty sure that you're roommates with my friend.
Oh, the West dude, yeah.
Yeah, like the direction.
Yeah, he seemed kind of like super upset. He tried to shake me
Yeah.
down earlier. It was super weird.
Oh, yeah, I pushed you into a wall. Yeah, he does.
Oh, has he pushed you into a wall too, dude?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
It was soon after we met and everything. It's, just a
Oh,
forceful guy, that one. I think he means well, though.
All right. Well, I'll try not to hold him against it. He seemed pretty upset by something. You coming here to help him out, dude?
Yeah, he just misplaced something, He's like a klutz.
Yeah, dude, I get it. All right, well, I'm gonna continue doing some sweet flips. Yeah. I guess,
Hell
like,
yeah, brother.
just tell him that I'm sorry for him slamming me into a wall. I don't know why I'm sorry for that necessarily.
No worries, I got you.
And I hope he's okay. I just, when you live together with the guy, sometimes it's hard to, like, communicate, Like, it's just a little awkward, because you have to see him every day.
Oh, yeah, I know all about being awkward.
Oh, right, hell yeah, dude. Alright, well, see ya. And he does a kickflip, like, in front of you, and then just skates somewhere else in the plaza.
He kick flips
That
up
was
and
absolutely
just
worth
knocked him
every
down.
second, Connor thinks to himself. And then he begins to do the white person jog up to the building.
Oh.
Yeah, so you approach the door, and there is, in fact, one of those key card things, and you have no way of getting in here. John is at the campus security. John is at the other building currently, so, like, you could attempt to sneak in, or you could call one of your friends. Just how do you want to do this? How would you like to approach this locked door?
I mean, Connor's just gonna text that he's here.
Okay. While you're investigating the room, you receive a text that Connor is here.
I was like, Connor could probably break it with his superhuman strength, but that seems rude.
Yeah, for sure.
This is like perfect timing. Just as I'm saying, did you call Connor?
Yeah, like when you say, did you call Connor? Your phone rings and your phone like buzzes, and Connor's sent you a text message that he's here.
Hello?
Swissy?
What the?
Swissy.
What the?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Swissy's disconnected.
No!
Hotel Wi-Fi strikes again. Well, oh, there he is.
Where is it?
Maybe.
Oh.
Possibly.
Oh.
Oh.
Maybe he accidentally disconnected his microphone like an idiot. Do you think that's possible? He's not saying
It's
anything
possible.
in any of the chats.
You're giving him options of things to do, and I appreciate it.
Anyway, so I guess Adva, you can come down and let
I will
Connor in.
assume that the west, to like the direction, lets me know that Connor's here, and we will
Yeah.
head downstairs to allow Connor in.
Yep. So West is there. Oh, Swissy is typing. Hold up, Discord froze. Oh,
Discord
rip.
froze. Ah.
Rip. Well, while we're here, I'm just going to open Connor's sheet because I have everybody else's open. Might as well.
Great. This gives me time to ask you about things that I was it's trying to recollect.
Right?
Like the name of Connor's sister.
Lizzie, Elizabeth.
Lizzie. That's right. And so it's Lizzie Benson.
Yep.
And then Lizzie has a girlfriend named something.
Lizzie has a girlfriend whose name is
Laura, I think.
Laura.
Right?
Yes. Laura. Yes.
Ah, I see.
And
I was way
there
off.
are other things you know about that I cannot mention.
Well, yeah, that she's because I'm not supposed to
That
say
she's
she's
human.
a lesbian or
Yes,
human.
yes.
I'm pretty
A
sure Laura
human
knows that we're
lesbian.
vampires,
Yeah, no, you're fairly certain.
but our parents don't know that. I think isn't that our parents don't know? Our parents are never around, so I don't know how they would know either way.
Yeah, they as far as you know, your parents haven't been home in a while, so they probably don't know.
Who knows? I don't know.
Although
Who knows where Grant and Emily are?
and
I think are the names I gave them.
Grant is one of them. The other one is Serana. Sorry.
Oh right,
Like
'cause
the
of
Skyrim, yeah.
Yeah.
Although, and this is something. On my back, do not proceed, says Swissy. Well,
it's okay. We're not.
Don't worry, we're
talking
just
about-
vamping.
We're talking about bullshit.
About
So-
lore.
And I will say that your mother is married to a human, so it'll probably be fine.
Yeah. Yep. That's why. Remember, I'm half human. The human
Right.
thing probably I don't think is a big deal at all, really,
Right.
for our family. Because I mean, Serana was straight up like,
Need me some of that man dick.
need of that. Yeah. Yes. That's my father. Please.
That's your fictional father.
My fictional father, Grant. It's a cool name, okay? I was very, very happy with it. And I gave them both high-end executive jobs
Right.
because it was neat. Okay.
Any
good.
any
I
other
remember
like
everyone's names.
any other memory-based questions
Laura.
you want to ask me?
Those are the main ones because I was sitting there. I was like, God, I fucking don't. I'm blanking on literally everyone's name but Benson because you know.
Because he's the best.
Because he's the one you've had the most interaction with.
Now, of course, obviously in character, Connor didn't forget any of these people.
Yeah, that's just
Right.
like in character. Rad didn't have to Google when the last Foo Fighters album released. He just knew that.
He just knew.
It's character knowledge versus player knowledge.
I know,
Mhm.
right?
A lot of things you forget. I never write down anything. I remember most of my backstory.
I mean, I remember my backstory. I just couldn't remember specific names anymore.
See, this is my strength is that
We've
there's
taken
no one.
I would like to point out that we've
There's
taken a
nothing-
major detour where I have about a dozen bullet points worth of stuff that I wrote out for this session. We're still on one
Yeah. Well,
because
what are you gonna do?
because West had to roll bad.
That's why we all play tabletop RPGs, you know? If it always went according to plan, then what's the point?
I could be using this time that Swissy's not here to write out some more stuff for this new branch that's happened, but nah.
Olive branch.
Nah. Let's just do it live.
Yeah.
We are. Welcome to
Swissy
live.
is back, but
Live.
muted. Swissy is back, but his microphone is turned off.
There are pieces.
Switched to web-based Discord because everything broke as far as the PC version goes.
Oh, rip. That's
Okay.
unfortunate.
Web-based Discord?
Yeah. Anyway, what was the last thing that happened?
The last thing
Oh,
that happened is Connor texted you that he was here.
Yeah, as I was asking about it, I took the liberties of saying we go down to let Connor inside.
Okay, thank goodness. Poor boy's freezing out there.
Oh, it's fine.
Not
Uh,
good.
Fine. You could chat with
I have a
it.
low body temperature.
Yeah, he
has-
chatted with Connor chatted with Rad, and now he's waiting at the door for one of you to let him in.
I
You know,
collect
Rad
the
could've
I
let him
collect the
Yeah, that's a good point. Rad probably could have let you in.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, Connor didn't think about it. He was busy collecting the stops that are around the area.
There's
Also,
one.
while we're on
The fountain is one. So yeah, you've just been
Oop.
chilling.
Yeah,
we're on our way to we're on our way there. I want to backtrack and correct something that I said, which was that she disappeared when she was 16. It happened when West was 16, so she was younger than that.
Right.
But trivial, but you know, I was thinking about it.
While
I was in purgatory. Anyway, we let Connor in.
Connor, you
Welcome
are let
to
in.
the lobby.
Does anyone say anything, or do they just open the door and stare at me?
Okay.
Come on in.
Do you wait? You open the door and then say "K"?
No, This was
West
me.
says, "Come in."
like the spice.
And then Connor responds, "Oh, thank goodness! You know, I can't go inside buildings unless someone says that."
Is that true?
When
That
you
is
did,
true
no,
for
no,
some
no, West.
mythical creature. I don't remember.
It's vampire,
vampire,
but
so-
West, you know he's lying.
I was waiting for Steven to say that.
West just kind of gives him this deadpan look.
Right. Not the time. It's okay. I have trouble processing serious emotions. Anyways, so you're looking for a book? Looking for a book?
Let's sit down and I'll explain.
Okay. Are you just gonna say I explained the same thing I explained to?
No,
Rad?
actually, because he's actually a bit calmer now, so it's he's gonna kind of
Okay.
actually, you know, talk about it a little bit more, especially now that both of them are there.
Cool. Yeah.
Um,
the three of you sit down at some like couches that are in the lobby. There's like a coffee table. Yeah.
So, to be transparent, I never believed in monsters, obviously.
That hurts.
For a long time, until I was, not even until I moved to this town, but when I was 16, I started believing in them again. Again, God, words. My sister always believed in them, however, and when I was 16, she actually disappeared. This journal that I'm looking for, it's one that she always wrote in, and the day she disappeared, I found this journal, and it, you know, you couldn't read it and not believe this kind of thing was real. That's why I've always, since then, that's why I even moved to this town. I needed to find the truth and see, you know, what happened to her as far as this town is concerned and rumors of this town. But that journal has now gone missing. And like I told Adva, it's all I really have to remember her by. Not only that, but it's all I have to potentially find her.
Oh. Well, that sounds important.
It's
I should probably stop memeing.
yeah.
Connor
I mean-
says, as a sentence.
Excellent.
Anyway, I kind of jumbled my way through that one, didn't I? Anyway, that's the gist of that. I know it's selfish, and I'm sorry for like calling you guys out here this late.
What time o'clock is
Nah,
it?
it's okay. I'm largely nocturnal.
Is that a lie? I don't remember. I don't think so. I think it's a
not.
lie.
Well, no, he stays up late. playing
Okay,
video
yeah,
games.
yeah. Then it's not a lie. This is a thing I have to think about now. Every time somebody says something that might be untrue.
West, yeah, because it says when somebody lies to you, you know it. So somebody could get around it by lying to somebody else.
I'm
Otherwise,
lying
it's
to
something
the
they think's true.
telephone post.
All right, so yeah, West has just bared his heart to the two of you.
You should probably put that back in if he wants to stay alive.
Nah, this is overrated.
You're dead anyway.
So, do you have any?
Adva, are you gonna like detail him on what we found out?
Yeah, we investigated his room. It looks like it was probably taken by a person or a humanoid. It was not a forced entry.
Humanoid.
Yeah. Have you never had humanoid before?
I have.
Oh, that's all
Speaking
that
of-
blood is?
Connor pops open his last
George
George
Moon.
Moon of the
I
day.
can't believe blood is just humanoid.
Because he was planning on going home soon, so he's only got the one.
Right. Yeah.
Oh no. We'll have to finish this quick before he hits withdrawal. But it
We
looks
got
like
Rad, it's fine.
no, we can't kill Rad. We can find a Stacy. There's like 20 of them.
They're
You don't have to
disposable.
kill someone to drink their blood. But also, Connor's not about that. I
Not
don't even
about
think
that.
Connor has sharp enough teeth to pierce people's skin. He doesn't have a bite attack or anything.
He's like the type of person
does he?
that
Wait, what the fuck attack does he have?
I
See if I
thought.
can pierce skin with a bite.
He has a gun.
No, you have a teeth attack. It's actually very
Oh
strong.
shit, he does.
It's very strong
Oh fuck,
too.
I forgot he does have teeth attack. Oops.
Well,
Yeah, no, he could fuck up Rad. Right, but let's
Oh,
not
yeah.
he
worry
could
about that
instantly put
Yeah.
red. He could instantly bloody Rad.
Bloody Rad, mate.
Do you have a character sheet for Rad?
No,
I-
but
I
most
forget
people
I'm-
most people don't have like a lot of health.
now. I forget about my bite attack because normally I'm just shooting people with my gun.
Right. Anyway, yeah. So yes, these are all.
Looks like it was taken by a person, probably left through his open window.
Which you do find that somewhat suspect because you are.
What level? What
I
floor is
think
he on?
West is on like the second floor. I think I said. I don't remember specifically.
That's
Why would they need to?
survivable.
Why would they need to go out the window when they already unlocked the door?
That's the thing. It didn't look like they broke in.
Well,
I
you-
mean,
you
they
didn't
couldn't pick
investigate
the
the
lock
door.
without much evidence.
Yeah.
As far as I know, there are only a handful of people who know about this journal, and that would be Diane, my dad, and now you guys.
And your sister.
I'd note, he's told his dad about it before, but he never really listened. He was like, no.
Right.
But also, you know about it.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we can rule out you as a suspect. Connor begins a notepad listing everyone who knows about the journal, and then crosses out Wes's name.
We've already removed one suspect.
I don't think you guys would do it, considering you only just learned about, the real details of it.
Yeah, well, I definitely didn't gank any of your shit. Connor crosses off his own name, and then looks at Adva.
We were together the entire day. Remember this.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, you did get
Connor
home at like the
crosses
same
off Adam's
time.
You did. Connor didn't even get home.
That's true, that's
Well,
true.
and the time frame that it happened in, I mean, it had to have been
Like,
very recent because Rad said he only stepped out for a minute.
Does your dad have access to this place? You should, right?
And I assume so. He's staff, but why would he know that I still had that? If it was him.
I don't know. I don't know how things go with Professor Hot.
He's a
I'm
coach. but-
sorry. Did you say Professor Hot out loud?
That's what they told me to call him.
Who's they? The Stacys?
It's one of the girls on the swim team.
He's not even a
Could be a
professor.
Stacey.
He's just a coach.
You think that matters to
Honestly,
them?
I suppose
yikes.
not.
Listen, professor's a much more attractive title than coach.
That's true.
I disagree.
Although
In
under
some
one,
sort-
under one of the swim team people that I'm choosing at random, I am going to write into West Stad.
Solid.
I
It's
mean,
Adva.
I thought most people were.
You might as well put that on everybody's sheet. Not West, though.
I sure hope not.
yeah, so that's I don't even know where to begin, because I mean, could it possibly if it was light? And what's going on? Whoever took it clearly intended to take it specifically. But did I die again?
No.
Okay.
No, that was an in character. As Connor stares at his list that he's crossed half the people off of. And also, I was buying time because I was pulling up the character things.
Yeah, your character abilities.
Everybody's trying to see if they have an ability that will help with this.
No, just like the generic things
Oh,
that people can do.
right.
But all
Right.
the PDFs are kind of like wacky right now.
I can link
here's
you.
the
I
one
can link
for it.
you the one that has these like moves.
No, I got it. You pinned it in the chat.
Oh, okay. Well, I've posted anyway.
You've already done. You've done it now.
You fool.
Really
I
done
don't
it
even know if
now.
this link will go anywhere now that I think about it. Oh well.
So
All right. Idea.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath, use magic.
Okay.
It says, effects. Observe another place or time.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does say that, doesn't it?
Can Connor tap into his fucked up weird vampire blood and glean the past? What if he divines the entrails of a small squirrel? I got it. Can he do divination through entrails?
yikes.
You'll have to sacrifice your last George Spoon.
That is technically
Steven, I
blood
need
if
to
you
know.
want to do that.
Yeah, just squid on the
I'm
ground.
thinking-
I know,
Pass
that's
the
my plan.
All right.
To do that, I was gonna catch a squirrel.
Don't pour your George Spoon on the table, please.
All right. Are you gonna
Steven,
do
can
that? Are you going to attempt?
Explain
I
this.
I will
Yeah.
let you try it, but I want you to explain what you're about to fucking do in character, and I want you to tell me where you're doing it.
Okay. Connor looks up at everybody. He says, I have an idea. Follow me. And then he begins walking, and then he stops, and he turns around and says, where's your room?
Wes gets out in front. He's like, "Follow me."
Yes.
All right. So the three of you go back to your room. Rad's still not there. You would have seen him come in because you were in the lobby. Yeah. So yeah,
we
you're
arrive
back in
at
the
the
room.
room.
Yep.
I look West in the eyes. Do you own Tupperware?
Now, Wes, you do have an ability. You have an ability
Sure
called
do.
preparedness.
I sure do. I know.
So
I
roll
know.
plus
I was looking
sharp.
at it.
Roll plus sharp
I'm gonna roll plus sharp,
to determine whether or
and
not
if
you
I
have
have it,
Tupperware.
it's gonna be in one of my drawers. It's not gonna be on my person. It's gonna be in one of my drawers. By the way, if this succeeds.
Well, yeah. 8. That's a mixed success. So on a 7 to 9, you have it, but not here.
It's non-microwavable Tupperware.
It will take
Got
some
a
time
little
to
hole
get.
in the bottom.
It will take some time
I
to get,
have-
is what it says. So like, you might not have it, but you know where to get some.
I know where to get some Tupperware.
Okay, good. I need some sort of vessel. We don't have time for burnished bronze, but this will have to do.
Can I look around and see if Rad left any sort of container
I'm gonna need a light source.
laying around?
There's a.
I can do that.
Let me think. There is a Pringles can like rolled underneath the bed.
I grab it.
All right, you take this fucking sour cream and onion Pringles can out from underneath the bed.
Oh no! Will this
Are there
taint
any
the
Pringles
vision?
left? Are there
Yeah.
crumbs?
There are crumbs, but there are no Pringles. There's also some blue
This is gonna-
hairs in it. It's a little gross. You don't know how long it's been under there. In fact, you've never seen Rad with Pringles, so you don't know like how fucking fast he must have eaten these things.
Oh man. Will this work?
It's a little narrow, but we can try it.
Whatever works best.
Connor takes the Pringles can, and does he have a light source?
Yeah, Wes grabs one of the headlamps from the old siren fight out of his drawer.
Oh yeah, you just still have this. Yep.
Perfect. Connor slaps on the headlamp. Then he goes over to Wes' desk and gestures to it. Is this one yours?
Yes. I so bad want to see art of this, by the way.
He drops his arm on it and swipes everything off.
Wes' jaw fucking drops, and he's like, "It's all rad stuff because he's been using my desk." But okay.
Sure, that's great. Connor begins using his sharp-ass teeth to draw a design on the top of the desk.
Wait, has he unhinged his jaw?
Oh yeah, that's kind of a dumb. I'll just do it with my hands.
No, it's great.
Super strength.
Yeah.
No, that's better. I'll just sort of like drag my fingers across it and carve in the design.
He's got sharp,
You know what? Fuck it.
sharp nails.
Yeah, it's some sort of vaguely occult design.
Pentagram.
The Starbucks logo.
Something probably pretty pentagrammy.
Okay.
All right, cool. I place the Pringles can in the center. I take my started Jorts Moon, and I squeeze the contents into the Pringles can. I click on the headlamp.
Please draw this.
I peer into the void of the blood-filled Pringles can. And I begin to focus
Okay.
my unholy abilities.
Alright, fucking roll plus magic, I guess. Or roll plus weird,
Yeah.
sorry.
That didn't work.
Unless you have a reason that it's not plus weird, but like...
No, it's weird. My button's
Oh,
not
this is
doing
definitely
anything,
Oh,
I'll roll it for you now.
though. No, I can
Rocks
just do
fall,
it.
everyone
What's
does. Yeah, your bonus is 3 to weird.
3? Yeah, so is it just it's 2d6 plus 3, right?
Yes.
Hang on. This doesn't count, but I want to click another one. Okay, yeah, none of them are working.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe it's because... I think it's because I popped it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
there it is.
Hey!
Holy shit!
On a
Damn.
Holy shit!
Perfect.
Alright, well...
This is amazing.
Well...
Steve,
I can't
got
believe
a
it.
15!
Yeah, well, on a 12
That's the
plus...
best possible roll.
In, like, the game!
On a 10 plus, the magic works without issues. Choose your effect. So observe another place or time is what you're doing. And on a 12 plus, the keeper will offer you some added benefit. So the thing is, I was going to make this kind of blurry. It's fucking clear as day.
Nice.
Fucking got
4K
HDR out of
vision.
this.
So
My god! I expected this to be alright, but I did not expect the double sixes.
So
Man, it's 120 FPS.
So you observe this scene from above. You see it's like a top-down view of the room, basically, minus whatever's on the other side of the walls. It's basically like you're playing fucking Hotline Miami was top-down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. So you see,
Nice.
you go back to about like maybe 2 hours ago. It would have been shortly before the two of you arrived back at the dorms. You see Rad chilling on the bed playing Kirby on his Game Boy. And you see him, like, he's got a math book open next to him, but he's not looking at it. He glances at it briefly, and then he immediately puts down the Game Boy, steps onto his skateboard, and rolls out of the room. A couple minutes later, you see a person, and since you're seeing this from above, you can't make it out. They seem like it seems like they seem shorter. You see some like brown, like short brown hair. They're wearing like a dark sweatshirt and track pants, and they approach the desk. They look around at some of the other stuff on it. They open a few drawers, and when they find the journal, they flip through it for a little bit. They put it inside their like sweatshirt pocket, and then they start working back towards the door. But then they suddenly freeze and look around the room. They quickly like go to the window, open it, and then yeet off outside. And I will say, Josh, just because you've kind of have some familiarity with this person, I'm trying to be vague. You have a pretty good guess at who it is.
I can't believe I stole Connor's book.
This is a person that's familiar to you. I'll DM you, actually. We'll say that.
Oh,
you really have to?
Because I'm not sure Josh gets it.
Joshua! This person was on your suspect list.
Everyone was on my suspect list.
5 people were on your suspect list.
Okay, yeah, so Josh did in fact know. So yeah, you see all of that clear as day in the Pringles can before the blood recoalesces and it's just blood again.
Fuck. Jeez.
Okay.
Does he look it up?
Yeah, I begin sipping out of the Pringles can.
I can't.
Wait a second, Josh. To do this, did you just have like the Pringles can standing straight up and you're leaning over and you just had your eye on it like a fake telescope?
Well,
yeah,
no,
basically.
No, but he needed the light from the.
Yes.
So not directly over it, but very.
My idea of this divination via blood is like in ancient times would have been like a big burnished bronze bowl that they would pour the blood into and then have torches around,
right.
And like as you peer into the flickering lights and the ripples, that's where like you see the images.
Right. So this is a thing Connor can do now, I guess.
I was waiting for there to be like a weird problem, and then I was gonna be like, can I vague vampire power?
Sure.
I was prepared to roll like a 6 and have this be like, no, nothing happens. You just look like
Instead, it was amazing.
Well, if you'd rolled low,
and you looked like an idiot.
If you would have rolled low, it would have failed. which would have been bad because you were using magic, and that's typically dangerous. So, luckily it didn't. So yeah, these are the things you saw.
Yeah. Well, it didn't really help too much. I confirmed it was a person who somehow got in through your front door and looked around for the journal and then took it. And I couldn't really see who they were other than they were in a sweatshirt. But they then must have heard something, or maybe you were coming back and they jumped out the window. Which is pretty wild, Connor says, leaning out to look at the window. Like, I mean, I can do that, but...
Yeah, that would have been
don't you humans, like, turn an ankle if you try that? Wes, can you jump out this window?
I would probably break a leg.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a second
leg.
It's like a second-story window.
Yeah, it's 20 feet, right?
There are some bushes underneath it, though.
Is there a man-shaped imprint in the bushes?
There a person skewered amidst the branches.
No, the bushes do look disturbed, as though somebody landed on them, though.
Don't know what our next best bet is. I could begin running in increasing circles around the school.
Holy shit, though. I mean, it's better than no information at all. Like, that's more than we knew. So what did they look like?
Sweatshirt, pants? I forgot. I've already forgotten what Steven said about the pants.
Like they were sports
like
pants or
track
whatever.
pants.
Sports track pants. and brown hair. So, you know, half the people on this campus.
Oh God.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was a top-down view, which less helpful than I'd hoped. But you know, I mean, I did do this with a Pringles can.
Yeah, perhaps.
Connor says, gesturing to the Pringles can he's drinking out of. Kind of gross, by the way. It's getting the sour cream mixed in the blood. This is a nice pouch too. This is like an O positive.
No one
know,
said
maybe.
you had to drink it afterward, but
Oh, but I do.
oh.
Look, man,
Um,
I gotta, like, this is my last Jorts moon. I'm not gonna waste it now. I don't want to
see
get blood
here.
cranky.
Let me see here. So,
It's like the human version of it's like the vampire version of hangry. It's not great.
I'm trying to decide.
Can I?
I'm trying to decide something, but Swissy, you can go ahead with whatever you're doing.
Okay. Can I? So,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I told the others about the magic focus I have yet, but when Diane gave me that magic focus, she mentioned something like it's basically an extension of your will into magic,
Right.
in a way, you know?
Right.
So
Something like that.
I look at where the bush landing occurred and
Yep.
and
I assume the bush.
you know, I want to see a direction or something, you know, or like
You look in the mirror, you see
some
west.
sort of shut up. Some sort of like
Are you going to do
path,
it
I
from your
guess.
room, or are you going to go down there?
and we can go down there.
What time is it in game?
It's like 8:30ish at night.
Alright, that's not late. I thought it might have been like 10 or something.
Nah, it's
Connor wants to try something.
Okay.
Trying to get jump
Okay.
out the window.
He hops out the window.
Okay. Can't act under pressure, I suppose.
Will he catch us? That'd be rad.
The
No,
picture
Rad's
of gravity.
skating. Does this count as rushing headlong into danger without hedging my bets?
I guess.
Well, you are falling towards a hedge.
I suppose. You don't get a bonus
Hell
to
yeah.
your roll, but well, I guess you do actually.
Whenever you charge into danger without hedging your bets, hold 2. You may spend your hold 2. I spend both of them to take +4 on this act under pressure.
I don't think those stack, but I'll let you do the +2.
What if I promise to only use it on really stupid shit, like jumping out windows?
Sure, why not?
There you go.
Just roll your fucking roll, dude.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you land in the bush safely. You
I'm
look
not happy about it.
You look immaculate.
It works, I say, aloud to the people in the window.
Yeah, you're a fucking vampire, Wes literally says.
Don't say that.
You know, that's
They
a
like
fair
whisper
point.
shouts.
That's a fair point, but if anyone asks, that just means that I'm goth.
I mean, YOLO. Wes jumps
You
out
guys-
the window.
What the? Wait, what?
act
For
under
reals?
act under pressure, I suppose.
Can I attempt to catch him?
Also acting under pressure, sure. We'll see how West does.
That's cool, right? Oh wait, no, sharp for me.
Sharp for
Okay. I'm.
Worse outcome, hard choice, or price to pay. And also worse. So I'll say that Connor catches you, but you fucking both eat shit.
I can't believe I'm now pinned underneath West on the ground.
Yep.
Like, I would like to imagine Wes
I
just
hope
totally
Mulligan's
missed on the
in the
bush.
stream.
Just absolutely missed the bush.
Yeah, you jumped way too far. Luckily, Connor was there to get you.
Right, it does
Wow.
work.
Well, less the way you did it. Also, you're person. Can you not?
Wes gets off Connor.
Gross.
Unless you can do the healing thing I got going on, I'd recommend not doing that.
The secret mouse tool we'll save for later.
Wait, is that what West's response is?
No. Anyway, now that I'm ground level here, what's Adva doing?
Adva's still just in your room, I guess.
I'm looking. I can't get out.
What do you mean you can't get out?
You can leave the doors. They don't lock both ways.
Oh, okay.
You can
I'm
also teleport.
No, the thing is, I need to
actually,
roll a 10.
No, actually, it does say you can instantly go anywhere you have been before, or to a person you know well. It's only when you carry one or two people with you that you have to roll weird. I think you can just do it.
You can do it all the time. Yeah.
It's just
okay. I'm just
trying
gonna
to bring
teleport down there then.
Yeah. What? You see a glow come from your window, and then you see a triangle, glowing triangle appear on the ground next to you, and it raises up and reveals Adva's form standing right next to you.
Like Zelda's Final Smash.
That's just showing off.
Okay.
I got a billion powers over here. Do I still have my Pringles can of blood?
Did you take it
Magic
with you?
focus.
What?
Did you take?
I mean, I definitely didn't. I didn't set it down. I just want to know if anything survived.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You rolled good enough.
Oh hell yeah! I take another sip. You know, I just drained it at this point.
You just drain it. Alright.
I assume I hack up at least one blue hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's It's deeply unpleasant.
Ugh. Man, the things I do for sustenance. Anyways.
All right, so Wes was trying to do a thing.
What are we doing now here?
Yeah. So I kind of want to see if I can follow or path out where this person went. You know, kind of like how the
right.
If I can equate it to something, it'd be like the clairvoyant spell in Skyrim, is what.
Right.
Oh yeah, the thing that draws like a line.
Trap a
person,
banish a spirit, summon a monster, communicate with something, heal one harm.
Non-human limitations.
Yeah, I guess this is. I guess this would be under magic. So yeah, roll plus weird.
Cool. Also, guys, I have this magic focus. It's real cool. Cool.
What?
All right, on a 10 plus, magic works without issues. Choose your effect, which you're trying to like. Basically, what I imagine you're trying to do is suss out like footprints, basically.
Yeah.
All right. You see.
That's the gist of it.
So you see the footprints. You see a bunch of different like glowing footprints, and you kind of suss out that like the brighter they are, the like more recent they are. There's a bunch of them from just like you would guess this morning, like walking around inspecting the bushes. It was probably Nigel, honestly, keeping the grounds. You see your guys' footprints from just now, and you see another set of footprints that goes off behind the building and into the woods.
King Woods again.
The woods?
Well, you can all see this.
Is this visible to everybody? Okay.
Yeah, you can all see this.
We can all see
I keep this?
Yep.
Can I keep this up without issue?
Sure.
Connor takes off.
I'll say as long as you can like focus on it, you can dig into it.
I preternatural speed towards the wood.
Okay.
I assume the further away you are from me, the less you see as far as footprints go.
Yeah, it's a radius around you, essentially, is how this is going to work. So yeah, you make it about 40 feet away, and then the footprints stop.
Son of a bitch. I pause.
You're going.
So you can't just charge into every situation. Are you going to charge 40 feet at a time?
Maybe. You don't know me.
Anyway, Wes begins to walk. Well, this is promising.
All right.
I'm just saying, you guys are really slow. Except for
what would
when
this be?
Instant transmissions.
Roll to investigate a mystery, West. That's plus sharp.
Oh dear.
That's the thing you're good at.
Yep, you did it.
Sure
10
is.
plus, hold 2. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? What is being concealed here?
Oh. What was I investigating?
The footprint. You're basically you're basically following the footprints, and I guess I was kind of like using that roll to determine like how good you do at this, I suppose.
Okay, so I'll just say, where did it go? And if I can, what is being concealed here, if anything?
So I think that works. So you follow these footprints for quite a while. They loop back. You're trying to think about if you think about the geometry of the town. You're kind of like this. It takes you a while. These footprints go for like a while. Like you're walking for probably about a good like hour if you continue to follow these. Which I guess
I continue to follow these if the others do.
Yeah.
If they're down, I'm down.
Yeah, you've been in the woods for about 30 minutes, and you're like, these are probably going to be going for a minute. So, yeah, after about an hour, if you think about it spatially, you're kind of, like, halfway between the area where the school is and where the, like, the rough direction that the rich neighborhood that Connor lives in is. You're kind of in the woods, like, between those two places. And I know...
They getting any brighter as if they're more fresh or recent, or is it by the time we catch up to them, they're going to be the same no matter what?
Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of how it works, because that's the pace that they were moving at, was roughly the pace you're moving at. So you cross the river that cuts through town gets kind of, like, narrow at one point, and you cut across that over, like, a fallen tree or something. And as you go for a while, what is being concealed here is you find, like, a shack in the woods.
Well, this was unexpected.
I dead sprint to the shack.
Oh, shit.
Damn it, Connor.
Okay.
I bust down the door.
Okay.
Is this where the footprints are leading, first of all?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not waiting. I bust down the door.
All right. I'm going to take Josh into a separate chat real quick.
Oh, no!
Jesus Christ.
So, see you in a minute.
Believe.
All right, Josh.
Hey, what's up?
You see probably what you expected to see in here based on the information you got. You see Laura / Pacific in the room, chilling. She seems extremely surprised that you bust down her door, and she reaches for like she has like a weapon propped against one side of the wall, and she reaches for it. And it's like some sort of like wicked looking scythe thing.
Whoa, hey, Laura, hey, what's up?
Connor, what the fuck are you doing here?
Look, I don't have much time. I preternatural speed in front of them, but West is on his way here.
West is here? Shit.
Yes, we tracked you from the stealing the notebook thing. You can make footprints glow. I didn't know what to do about it.
Shit. Okay. Do I have can you stall them? I need to go.
You know what? I have an idea.
Okay.
It's not a good one though.
All right.
But I need you to stab me.
Okay. She
Trust me, it's gonna work out great.
Okay. She takes her weapon and goes okay, and she jabs you in the gut with it basically.
Oh,
She tries not to make it deep.
I'm gonna take a harm.
Okay, yeah, you take one harm. All right.
All right. Sweet. Yeah, you focus on getting out of here. Try to cover your footprints if you can.
Okay. She leaps out a window. And as you look around the space, you can tell it's been lived in. She's probably been out here for a while. And then you remember that every time you see her leaving your house, you see her going into the woods. And you figure this is probably where she went all those times. As she leaps out the window, I'm actually going to jump us back into the other chat now.
Whoa.
All right.
So how'd it go?
So all of you hear Connor cry out "Oh!" And then you hear a girl's voice yell, "Let's go, Paul! We got to get out of here." And
Paul?
Those are the things. You hear.
Fam. Wes runs in.
All right.
I guess I'll follow, but I'm gonna look before I leap.
Okay.
Like someone whose name
read a bad situation.
Inch of honor.
Would you like to read a bad situation, Adva?
Sure. Is that sharp?
Yep.
Cool.
Wait, yes. I just said that without actually checking. 6. You fail. So
yeah, I know.
So I get to do a hard move, and the hard move is going to be this. You see like behind the shack a huge figure rise up from the ground. This figure is probably about 20 to 30 feet tall, you would guess.
Jesus.
And it looks like man-shaped.
Oh.
And it looks like it's wearing like huge, like, you can't make it out very well because it's like really dark, but it looks like man-shaped. It looks like it's wearing clothes, and you see it take off at a fucking dead sprint deeper into the woods.
Holy shit. Is Adva the one who sees this, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can.
Okay.
I think as you approach the shack, you maybe don't miss the visual just because the shack is like blocking it. But Adva sees this happen,
Right.
and you all hear it because this whatever this was is huge and made a ton of noise when it started moving.
It's like. Doom, doom, doom. Jesus.
Anyways,
what do I see from rushing in? What happens
Well,
to
you
this
find-
Westy boy?
You see Connor at the door with a stab wound in his gut.
Ah!
Holy shit.
Wait a second, why isn't he fixing?
Oh. Wait, what?
Yeah, you got your heal.
Connor says aloud. Wait, do you mention his healing aloud?
No, this is me as a player. Did you
Well-
suck at the roll?
No, he didn't do it.
I mean, I'm sure we'll get there. We haven't done it yet.
So this is the moment.
What happened?
West tries to approach the room.
That is what I do.
What happened?
Yes.
I asked Connor what happened. You know,
I got stabbed.
who? Where'd they go?
Out the window, I would assume.
Again?
I know. It really loves windows. I was distracted by getting stabbed.
So West, as you look around this,
Amazing
like,
guy.
I hate to keep making you act. You know, I'm gonna say act under pressure because this is a like tense situation for you.
He
All
just
right.
rolls a sharp no matter what you ask him.
Yeah, that's a good point, and I'm actually gonna change that to read a bad situation because I think that makes more sense. So, what's my best way in? What's my best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? What's the best way to protect the victims? I'm going to
Does
interpret
this still
these.
apply since it's sharp?
Yeah, they're both sharp rolls. That's why I was just like, it's
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you get to
Right,
hold
right.
on an 11. You hold 2.
I was under read a bad situation,
Oh,
right?
sorry. You actually hold 3. Yes, read a bad situation.
Okay.
Hold 3?
Yep, on a 10 plus.
Are there
God damn.
any dangers we haven't noticed?
You see you like as you're trying to like look around this room, you rush to the window quickly to see if you can see the whatever stabbed Connor get away. You see a absolutely massive figure rushing into the woods. It's a real good distance away from you, but you do see it.
Holy shit.
All right.
But there's no dangers immediately around us that we haven't noticed.
No.
Okay.
You do see that this shack is like full of like weapons and stuff.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna catch them,
Not
considering
that big.
this big boy going at a speed and Connor has been stabbed.
At the gate of a 30-foot man.
What's the best way to protect the victims? How can I help Connor?
You could try to heal.
I'm sucky on
It
your
doesn't.
arm.
The wound doesn't see. You take a look at Connor, and the wound doesn't seem too deep. But it's he did get stabbed in the stomach. Although you think you do think to yourself, yeah, I could probably fix him, or yeah, he could probably fix himself.
So
Yeah.
he's probably good. So I still have one held.
I will say this.
It's really don't apply, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of these don't apply. So I'll give you some info for free. You look around the shack. It looks like there's a bunch of weapons. There's a like bedroll. This place looks like lived in, essentially. It looks like somebody lives here. And you do see on the bedroll, the journal is there.
Oh, fuck my holds. I'm grabbing that shit.
All right, you grab the journal. You have it now.
Ah, nice. Yeah, is that the thing?
Yeah. He
Cool.
throws it in his bag and
Cool.
run,
Oh right,
runs over to Connor to help him.
My unquenchable vitality.
Okay, roll.
Roll plus cool.
Well, whatever dice you're supposed to roll, I don't remember.
Plus cool.
Oh boy. Yeah, you do it.
On a 10 plus, heal 2 harm and stabilize your injuries.
Yep. So yeah, you do it.
The wound in my stomach just closes up.
Yep, the blood from your shirt just
my hunger
slurp.
does grow.
Yeah. Your blood slurps itself back into your wounds. Your shirt is still stabbed. Your shirt is still
I'll help him
stabbed,
out.
which is somewhat problematic, but And
Wes will help Connor
you're
out.
fine. Well, he's fine.
I mean, I assume he was like, eh.
Whew. Man, that was a rush. Connor's just gonna it's just gonna continue laying on the floor for a second. Whew. So, what was that noise?
Something very big that I don't think we're ready for tonight.
Has Adva walked into the hut at this point?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes because I don't have anything that I could do about that. I'm not stupid enough to immediately charge after
to fucking chase a 30-foot man.
I mean, I'm just gonna say at least a 30-foot man is probably gonna leave a trail.
Oh, almost definitely. All
Where
so
this place is, we can always investigate at a better time.
Yeah, I mean, I would doubt that they'll come back here if they know it's compromised, but we can look at the stuff.
Yeah.
I'll say this to Josh. The person you met with took that super gnarly looking weapon with them.
Oh, damn it. Fine.
Since it seems Connor's fine, Wes is gonna get the journal back out. Is there anything I noticed wrong with it?
No. It looks undamaged, or there's nothing damaged or anything.
Okay.
There is something else you notice that I just thought about now. There's a motorcycle helmet in here.
Oh.
Me?
Rad skates.
What?
No.
Does he wear that?
That's what's their name. The freelancing
Blackwater.
monster.
Really?
Oh
Shit.
You know the
Oh
one.
shit, it was free. Connor says aloud from the ground.
Didn't they appear somewhere? Wasn't it in West's room?
No, they were in
No,
the,
it's in our base.
in the
Oh,
base.
yeah.
They were hanging out there.
Right, and they didn't break in, but they somehow got it.
Captain Voice Modulator.
Entirely about that person.
Not anymore. As Connor has another.
I guess we know
as
who it
Connor
is.
has another revelation, real quick.
That was a cool weapon.
Me. Well, I guess we know roughly who it is. Well, not exactly, I guess, but
I don't know if that knowledge helps us much, considering we've only seen motorcycle helmet person once.
Wait a second. Oh man. Okay.
Josh, do you think
you just land on the same page I did, Adva?
That Mustad is the freelancer.
I think
so.
I think that one does count as a lie.
Shit.
When Connor says we've only seen them once, that's a lie.
What do you mean, Wes says?
Motorcycle helmet person?
Said we'd only seen them once, right?
Yeah.
As
We
far
have only seen them once.
The way you're saying that, it makes it sound like you've seen them before.
Who, me?
That's you.
Well, I don't know about that.
That's a lie. He
This
does
gives
know
him
about
a
that.
Wes gives him a look that just says, I know what you're doing.
What? Look, I got
Win.
stabbed.
That's true.
And I appreciate it.
And I appreciate that you got stabbed.
That you got stabbed, you know, like, not for me, but like doing something
Adjacent
that I'd set
to-
out to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to know who's behind this.
I
So,
think that you want to
obviously-
know about who's behind this.
Obviously, I'm a
what was
little
that?
suspicious when you start phrasing things weirdly.
I always phrase things weirdly.
But this has a certain, I don't know, it like,
Are you accusing me of something?
Wes thinks about his words very carefully because Connor did just tremendously help him out.
Yeah. Did him
But at
the
the same
biggest
time,
side. Did him
but at the same
absolute
time, this could
biggest
all
side.
happen again. I want to trust you, so I'll drop it.
Nice, because I was about to shoot myself again.
Wes doesn't look very happy about the fact that he's been lied to twice consecutively, but the journal's safe, and that's what matters most to him, so he tucks it into his bag.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
right.
So you've done that.
Connor attempts a kick up.
Roll plus
Does he
cool.
do it?
Roll plus
All
cool.
right.
Plus cool. Oh hell yeah!
Yep. He does it. It looks sick.
Did it twice even.
Baller.
Nice. Oh boy.
Well,
So
I am beat.
yeah, we can talk more about this.
Mm.
No, at
Another
this
time
point, I
when
think we're almost
we're less
closer
in
to
the
my
woods.
house than anything else.
I was actually going to ask Connor if it was possible for me to kind of crash there for a night, considering the fact that they got in my room with apparently no issue.
Oh, sure. Why not? We may have to be quiet. I don't know if my sister will be sleeping or not.
Yeah, not a problem.
I don't really know what hours she keeps. She's great, though. Except sometimes she throws books at me and they lodge themselves into walls.
Horrifying.
Don't surprise her, I guess, is the big thing I would say.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, you don't want a cracked skull over that.
Yeah, as long as it's cool with you, because
What
if
about
they
you, Adva?
No, I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Stay here.
Okay.
Well, here meaning the
The
dorm.
shack?
No, I knew you would say this. This is why I specifically have clarified.
Well, if we go back, we can probably ask Benson to give you a ride.
Where are we?
You're in the middle
Are
of
we in the-
you are in the middle of the woods, like quite a ways. in.
Okay, I will accept this.
Yeah, we
Gracious
walked for like an hour, so I think we're closer to my.
Yeah, you're
The rich
you're
neighborhood?
you're reasonably close, but still quite a distance from the.
It's like more half-hour walk instead of an hour walk.
Yeah. Although again, Adva can just teleport, so
I
Oh,
could
right.
just let me just teleport back to my room.
Adva just throws up a peace sign and fucking
I
disappears.
just realized
that
I
is
don't
so,
have to take the bus anymore.
you can just come to the shack whenever now.
Yeah.
Well,
I
well, to
literally
bring
have
you, she has
fast
to
travel.
roll. To bring you, she has
Yeah,
to
I,
roll.
I can fast
But
travel.
she could just
now.
go back and forth and bring weapons back and forth and be like, "Yo,
We already have.
I can just fast travel now. I just
She
have to
just, like-
find it. I just have to find it on the map, and I can fast travel there.
she just like dismantles the shack, one teleport at a time and builds it again next to our shack.
Yeah. So are you just gonna slurp back to the base without
Yeah,
really
I'm
saying
just
anything?
gonna try and go back to my room.
Okay. A triangle appears on the ground underneath Adva and raises up, and she disappears, and then the triangle disappears.
No, I already forgot you could do that.
Yeah, you're back at the door. So yeah, the two of you are now alone in the woods.
Skedaddle.
With probably Blackwater and also a 30-foot man somewhere.
Alright, black one.
I grab her motorcycle helmet before we leave.
Okay. You just take it with you?
Yeah, just bringing it with me.
I'm the Blackwater now.
Just take it with it.
What if, though? Anyway, I guess we should get out of these woods, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Let's do that.
Alright, so...
Anyway, I started walking.
So yeah, I guess the two of you just...
started walking.
Yeah, the two of you pop out of the woods, like, right next to Connor's house. The same place that you've seen Laura disappear into a couple times. Roughly there.
Oh, yeah.
You go into the house. I have to check my notes again because I'm no longer making up bullshit on the fly. So you, as you walk in the front door... Also, Benson is just at the college still, you realize? Probably still
shit.
waiting for
I
you.
say aloud. I send him a text that we walked off into the woods and I apologized profusely.
He sends back, cool.
Man, he's just like that, but holy shit.
So you walk into your room, into the house. You check the living room because you hear that the TV's on, and Lizzie's in there. She's asleep. But as you walk in, she kind of stirs for a little bit, and she goes, "Oh, hey, bro, what's up? Out kind of late, huh?"
Yeah, we're in the woods. I got stabbed. It was a whole thing.
Why? What? Why? What?
Well,
This wakes her up a bit. She like kind of like sits up a little bit, like what?
Oh no, it's fine. I did some blood divination. It was great. Had to make do with the Pringles can, but it's fine.
You shouldn't be telling her these things.
That's absolutely
She's
wild.
She knows.
Also, she notices Wes behind you. She goes like, "Oh hey, I don't think I know your name."
Oh yeah. This is west, like the direction.
Oh yeah, like the direction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'm Lizzie. I'm Connor's sister. Is this like your boyfriend or?
Whoa!
Connor pauses for a second, considers. No, just a friend.
Oh, cool.
Just kind of glances at Connor and is like, "Yeah, no, I don't think you could describe it accurately that way, even a little bit."
He has shoved me up against a wall, but I think that was unrelated.
Whoa, hey, whoa, hey.
She raises an eyebrow at you and goes like, "Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go to bed." And
If there's any tension here, I can assure you it's not sexual.
Yeah, and don't worry about him. He's as Uncle Dracula says, he's cool. He knows.
She kind of like she kind of winces and she's like, "Yeah, I know how Dracula is."
Ah, yeah.
Finger guns.
Yeah. We're just gonna.
She rolls her eyes at you and gets up off the couch and like stumbles down the hallway toward where her room is.
She always rolls her eyes when you finger guns at her.
Right.
Don't take it personal.
Anyway, do you have like a couch I could just?
I have so many spare bedrooms. What do you mean?
There are a substantial number of spare bedrooms.
Bro, did you forget my house is big?
Yeah, I often do.
I like that Wes is like, "Can I just sleep on that couch?" And I'm like, You want like a room?
Like a bed?
Is that
Yeah,
good
rooms.
for you? Would
I
you
know
like
you don't drink.
We know you don't.
No, you don't sleep.
I'm gonna show West to a room that's like whatever like the nearest unoccupied room is.
No.
Like, my room.
Yeah, so there's
So he's not
there's
just
a
Right.
way
couple,
off in a fuck off corner.
there's a couple of spare bedrooms in as you're starting to head upstairs, Lizzie like yells out back down the hallway, "Oh, I forgot, Mom's coming home next week."
What?
Oh.
Oh shit.
Shit. What do you mean? Oh shit. Like, is that a bad thing?
Oh no, I just haven't seen her in like
A while.
Connor begins counting on his hands and he like keeps looping over and over. It's like it's a month. I don't think it's been a while. I'd have to check my
Oh.
calendar.
Huh.
My parents are international fugitives and have to go on the lam a lot.
That's a lie.
I have such power. Wes just squints.
What? Trying
Nothing.
to say something? Trying to start something? Fine, if you must know, the international police that catch international criminals.
Squints?
They exist? Did you? I'm sorry, I missed that. Did you say they are the internet? Did you say that your parents are Interpol?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a lie.
Squints harder.
They're business executives.
That one's not a lie.
There we go. Wes says aloud.
I don't remember what job. Steven, did I write down what specific job titles I had? I remember I wrote them down somewhere.
I can check my notes real quick if you like.
Sure.
So
I think
under
one of them
Serena
is
von
in
Helsing,
a law firm.
manager at an insurance company, Serana. Humans.
Let's retcon that to managing director. That's a cooler title.
Okay, well,
Baller.
changing my notes. And I don't remember this fucker's name.
Grant?
Do I just literally not have him in my notes? That seems wild. Oh, there it is.
You know-
Works in wealth management. You didn't give me anything specific.
Ah, yes. I'm gonna assume he started his own wealth man. I think I was thinking he started his own wealth management firm, so he's just kind of the guy.
Right.
It's like hedge funds. I relay this to a very, I assume, incredibly enraptured and interested West.
He's listening. It's not particularly.
It's not.
so they're
it's
just-
not fun, but
so.
he's listening.
They're just gone a lot, like a lot. So we barely see them. They both have to travel nationally and internationally. So you know, it's pretty. It's nice that she is coming back.
Yeah, that'll be cool for you, I assume. You know.
Mola guy, you better watch the VOD.
You've missed so
because-
much.
Boy,
There's some
happy.
sweet ship developments for you.
No way. Anyway, as Wes goes into one of Connor's spare bedrooms, Mala guy, wink, wink. Now,
Connor has the key to.
I like how you went from going like no to like wink wink in like the span of one sentence.
yeah, as I thought about where we were, but before they part ways for the night, Wes turns to Connor and he's like, I really do appreciate what you did tonight
Oh yeah.
to
Don't
help
worry
me get
about
this
it.
back. And we'll probably worry about it excessively for a bit, but
Yeah, it's
anything
fine. You're
I
my
can do in
friend.
return. Wes kind of like,
You know, I'm gonna call it even based off the fact that I'm pretty sure you realized something earlier in the shack.
yeah, we can always talk about it later. when you're ready.
What if we agreed to not talk about it?
I don't know if I could let that happen, but I'll
Does
consider.
it help if I say that I'm not trying to do anything untoward?
Believe you.
Trying to keep promises.
That's the truth.
Steven can tell you that's not a lie.
No.
Dope. If you get up early enough, Benson probably will make breakfast.
Okay. I probably won't.
Well,
Actually, I'm required to because school exists, but you know.
I mean, it's college.
Yeah, well, you know.
You could just choose not to
That's
show
true.
up.
Especially when you've had a day.
Yeah, we'll talk more about what we found at least and all that stuff.
Oh, for sure.
But for now, I think it's best to hit the hay, as they say.
Yeah.
West Inner
I don't know what that
monologue just
expression
kind of
is.
screams. West Inner monologue just kind of screams. God, I'm.
You cut out there. What was that?
You cut out the entirety of that.
Oh, West Inner monologue kind of tells himself, "Why am I like this?" As far as his awkwardness goes.
Oh yeah, why can't the two of you have a normal human conversation?
Be that only one of us is human.
Well,
But,
okay. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna wrap up by saying the two of you go to bed uneventfully.
Wes does tuck Pacific's journal under his pillow, just so if anybody does try to take it, he'll wake up.
Word.
Worth.
I said word, but all right.
It's
Yeah.
worth.
Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, I was gonna do a thing with Adva, but I think it's too late, considering I think it'll be lengthy. So we'll start with that next time. Thanks
I
for
was gonna
watching.
say, if it's just with her, I can go to bed.
So here's the thing. I need to go to bed too. Here's the thing, right? I had. Here's my session notes for this, right? This is what we got to. I have about 2 pages worth of stuff written down. Three pages worth of stuff written down. We got through a single paragraph.
Oh.
We got through about
To be
5
Until I
fair,
rolled
you
that.
improvised
Took
this
things off the
entire
track.
thing.
Yeah, this whole thing went wild. Some of this stuff was going to happen eventually. You just got to it a lot sooner than I thought it was going to. I don't think I'd written this part out yet. I'll be honest. But
Wait, and we still have the third theater to worry about.
yeah,
Damn.
this is
Yeah.
a completely separate
Yeah,
issue
sir.
you're dealing with. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for us tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Super Ninja 5506. You can follow me on Twitter at Super Ninja 5506, and you can follow the channel on Twitter at Magic Abridged. You can follow Swissy on Twitter at Queen Swissy. You can follow Josh on Twitter at American Josh, American _Josh,
Josh.
and you can follow Boko on Twitter at BokoBC. There's links to a bunch of stuff. Who won? Who's next? You decide. That's not this show. Yeah, that's it for us. We'll see you tomorrow for Dragon Quest. Bye.